Hello, my cozy chair friends. Linnea here with Linnea's Cozy Crafts. How's it going? Happy Friday! Mr. Jerry went back to work. Oh, welcome to my channel. I am so glad you are here. So, Mr. Jerry went back to work today. And, let's see what time it is. It is after 10 o'clock. So he has been there for 3¼ hours almost already at work, as in working, because he start time is 7 a.m. And one more minute, it will be 3¼ hours, and I've not heard a word from him, so he must be doing okay. What do you think of my crazy hair today? I'm kind of liking it, but yet it did something weird here, so I'm going to have to do something with it. I'm not sure what is happening, but let's see if I can fix it a little bit anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to on camera or not. It's not quite doing what I wanted it to do. But anyway, oh there, that's better. So I have some stuff to show you. I'm going to call this a floss tube today because I have all kind of cross stitch info for you. Things to share. The first is not pressed yet, but I did hand press it just so that I get good measurements. It's not going to affect when I press it with the iron, it's not going to affect the dimensions. So I finally figured out what I'm going to do. So, well, kind of, sort of, actually. I'm probably going to frame this. If I don't frame it, I'm going to make it into a pillow. So that's, either way, it'll be fine. So I marked off where I'm going to pinking shear trim this. Do any of you know what a pinking shear is? Some of you older ones like me probably do. Or if you're a sewist, you know what a pinking shear is. But all these little tiny lines, where's my other one? Oh, there it is, right there. So those are my guidelines. I will go through with the, the heat disappearing pen and go all connect them so that I've got a steady, strong line. And then I'll take my pinking shears and I will, oh my gosh, and I will, this is crazy. There we go. I will cut along that line, and that will prevent it from fraying also. And then, like I said, I'm either going to frame it or I'm going to make it into a pillow. I've not decided which yet. Or I could make it into a wall hanging. I still really lean toward wall hanging, but cutting it like this, it's going to have to be framed or a pillow. So there we go. So that's the end of that one. Then I began my Redbird sampler. This is a one color silk, 100% silk. Now, mind you, I know some of you are aware from my past that I have purchased silk threads flosses, but I've yet to use them. Well, I can tell you what, I'll be using them more often because, oh my gosh, folks, it's amazing to work with. Not near the tangles with silk that you have with cotton floss. And it's so deliciously soft. It's like working, have any of you ever worked with cashmere before? Yarn or fabric? Yes. If you have, you know what I'm talking about, and that's what working with silk is like in cross stitch. But here is the pattern, just to refresh your memory. And last night I had planned on just doing the O and the N. I started with the O because that's where the center of the design is, and then the N. Well, I was having such a grand time. I ended up doing 9 more letters, and I have a total of 11 letters completed. And if I hadn't had to get up this morning, I probably would have stitched more, but I know it's backwards, but MNOPQRSTUNVWTUVW. I can't even read it backwards. Anyway, I am loving it. Isn't it just gorgeous? It's just so pretty. And and this is on this even weave. This even weave is 28 count. So over 2 stitches, that makes it, which is 2 threads, actually, not 2 stitches. So over 2 stitches, when you stitch over 2 stitches, that makes it the equivalent of 14 count. But it's so much better than 14 count 8 o'clock. Oh my stars, y'all. So, since I'm loving stitching on linen so much, and Joe over at Joe's Country Junction, along with Judy of Judy's Patchwork Times. I think her site is just Patchwork Times, but I always call it Judy's Patchwork Times. Both absolutely lovely ladies. They're having another stitch along, and I had told my husband before all the tooth stuff that I was committed to doing all these, because I love both ladies. I love counted cross stitch, and I am just enamored by stitching on linen now. It's the only way to go, y'all. Don't fight it. Don't be like me and fight it. I fought it for so many years, and now I'm like, why did I fight it so much? Because that was the silliest thing ever to do. It's just amazing. It really, really is. Anyway, I purchased the newest pre-order kit. It's going to ship the 2nd week of July, and I treated myself to the framing materials as well. So not only do I have the pattern, I will have the pattern, the linen, which I went up to 32 count this time. I'm getting adventurous in my teeny tiny little stitches. And the floss, there's 1 skein of each color. I'm not sure how many colors are in it. We'll count them when it arrives. I did not get the scissor fob. I don't need that. They're beautiful, but they drive me crazy. So I enjoy looking at other people's scissor fobs. I have a couple. I just don't really use them. See, so I did not get that, and then I did get the like I said, the frame. So I'm excited to get that. I really am. I'm excited to have it arrive and start my goal with this Redbird sample. That one's going to be called Redbird Sampler 2, as in the letter, or the number 2, because it's also Redbird Sampler, so she's trying to keep it so we don't get confused. But the first Redbird Sampler that I'm working on, that I just showed you, my goal to have that finished is July 15. So I've got time to figure out what I'm going to do with it as far as finishing goes. Because, again, it's landscape. So I might make it into a pillow. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's that. So, do y'all want me to pause this and, oh shoot, that won't work. Dang it, I was going to take you out and show you all the the boxes, or boxes and bags that are going to Apple Yarns today. Darn it! I can't do it though because I can't switch the camera around once I start filming. I think that's the silliest thing, don't you? Shouldn't you be able to take your mobile device, start filming with it one way, and then be able to pause it and then turn it around and go another way? I think you should be able to do that. I would think it would be easy enough to figure out, but no one has, or at least I haven't. Now watch, Peyton will call me and go, Grandma. Hang on, let me see if I can maybe. I don't think I can, but let me see. Nope, you can't. I think it's silly. Somebody needs to get super smart and invent that, okay? Okay, and preferably not on an Apple product. Thank you. Well, no, you can do it for an Apple product, but I really want it for Android. Okay? There we go. Out in the universe it goes. Alright, enough silliness for the day. I'm so excited for this weekend. It's supposed to be gorgeous weather, and I think I will allow my husband to drive his bike so we can go for a ride. He has not been anywhere. So, and he's off of his strong pain medication. So I will allow him to get behind the handlebars so we can ride. Okay, oh, sad news for those of us in the biking world. Sonny Barger passed away yesterday at the age of 82 or 83. So, rest in peace, Sonny. Alright, I love you all. I will be back with a super short just to show you how much yarn I'm taking to Apple Yarns today. I'm so excited. Okay, let's clear this stash out. I have no idea how many skeins. I just know there's 33 bags between the small and the large bags. Love you all. Remember, Jesus loves you even more than I do. And I love you tons. He loves you so much, he chases you. Mwah. See ya. Bright blessings.